What if you stood on dry desert soil and suddenly saw the ground crack beneath your feet under a burning skyline? That's exactly what's happening now in the Afar region of Ethiopia, a real geological shift that's not a fantasy scene. The Earth is slowly tearing itself apart under the sunlit landscape, giving birth to what may become a new ocean in the distant future. This is no ordinary scene. It's rare, powerful, and absolutely visible. Usually, these kinds of tectonic events happen far below the ocean floor, hidden from human sight. But here, it's all unfolding above ground in the open desert scene. In this unique region, known for its dusty vastness, you can actually witness the breaking of a continent. That's something very few places on Earth can show under the same blazing sun. The Earth's outer shell is divided into giant tectonic plates, and in this heated terrain, three of them meet: the African, Arabian, and Somali plates moving slowly under the clear sky. These plates have been shifting across the rocky horizon for over 30 million years, causing steady stress in the landscape. But in 2005, something dramatic shattered the calm scene. The Dabhu volcano erupted, releasing magma and thick smoke into the atmosphere. The eruption ripped open a 37-mile-long crack through the barren earth. This massive tear in the crust happened in just a few days across the parched terrain, something that normally takes centuries in a hidden underwater scene. Over 130 earthquakes struck the region, shaking the entire village landscape and causing homes to collapse in dust. People screamed and fled into the open wilderness. Animals vanished from the trembling field, and native communities like the Ar people lost their shelters and food in the shaking desert. But something amazing followed this chaos. Scientists quickly realized that what was forming wasn't just destruction, it was the birth of a new ocean beneath the broken scene. This wasn't theory, but fact, seen right on the sunny surface. Teams of geologists from around the world came to study this geological phenomenon in the glowing desert plain, intrigued by the rare visibility of plate movement. What they found was astonishing. The plates here were acting like mid-ocean ridges, the same way the Atlantic Ocean was formed beneath the deep seawater millions of years ago. Right now, magma is rising from the Earth's hot interior and cooling in the cracks under the open skyline, creating new crust, exactly like an ocean floor does. This isn't just a theory observed in labs, it's a live demonstration of how our planet shapes itself in real time under the sun-soaked desert scene. Imagine standing there and witnessing the future forming beneath your feet. Dry land transforming into a future waterscape over the course of millions of years. Eventually, this rift zone will stretch so far that the Somali plate will fully detach from the African mainland, forming a gap that the Red Sea will flood. When that happens, a new coastline will form in the once dry valley, and the deep crack will be filled with ocean water, reshaping the regional scene forever. The change will be both stunning and permanent, altering everything from the sandy plains to the rugged shoreline in a dramatic transformation. This isn't only about water, but about how entire landscapes evolve. The East African rift will continue stretching and splitting, reshaping the crust beneath the burning sky. That same force lifting this rift also gave rise to the Himalayas, the Andes, and the Rockies, towering over their own ancient and scenes. East Africa may one day be home to its own majestic mountain ranges, rising from what is now dust and dirt, changing the face of the region entirely. With new mountains, microclimates will form across this rugged terrain, each supporting unique weather patterns and life unknown to today's scenery. Animals adapted to these heights may evolve just like the spectacled bear did in the Andes, and new plants could bloom across the rocky highlands. The rising peaks will also shape weather across vast skylines, changing wind paths and rainfall across the changing plains. One side of a ridge might become green and lush, while the other turns to dry wasteland, depending on how the air flows across the peaks. This will deeply affect farming, housing, and everyday life across the growing landscape, possibly forcing migrations and creating new communities. Villages may appear where none existed before, and old settlements might vanish beneath shifting dusty horizons. The region's future will not resemble today's view. But it raises deeper questions. How will humans respond to this reshaped planet? Will we adapt to this new environment, or struggle against it in confusion? One thing is clear: the Earth is never still beneath our feet. Every day it breathes, cracks, and molds itself, even when the surface seems calm. This unfolding story is more than just science. It's a powerful reminder that Earth is a living world, always in motion across the visible scene. Africa's new ocean is not just a curiosity on future maps, it's a rebirth of an entire continent, unfolding right now in the real-world stage. The cracks, magma, and rumbling earth beneath Ethiopia are shaping a new chapter in our planet's long history. This transformation is not just destruction but creation, as the forces of nature tear and mend the Earth's surface across the exposed landscape. Each tremor adds a new verse to a powerful story being written in the soil, told across time, dust, and shifting horizons. It's like watching Earth's secrets spill out from beneath the crust in a rare and breathtaking scene. We are not just hearing about it, we are witnessing it live. This isn't a myth or legend, but a true event happening in the heart of a dry, blazing desert, visible under our everyday sky. An ocean is forming, not beneath the surface, not hidden in theory, but rising in the broad daylight of Africa's earthly theater. If this incredible journey into Earth's raw and powerful changes inspired you, spread this view across the globe. Subscribe to our channel and thanks for watching.